We are coming together through the magic of videotape. Myself and young Amy Richardson of Richardson Professional Solutions. We have video. It will eventually be placed on websites and on social media. And why does that seem to be the number one choice of people that post and try to get the word out?
So if you think about yourself as a consumer of information, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say you're scrolling through Facebook. You are just being inundated with information. And people have to choose what they want to spend their time on, right? Do they want to read an article? Do they want to watch a video? Do they want to flip through vacation pictures from someone? And studies show that video is shared, viewed, interacted with, engaged with exponentially more than things like just photos or just text. So incorporating video in whatever you're doing personally or professionally, putting out on social media is a really, really great idea.
And social media and video incorporation is just part of what Amy and her team does. And their website, we should mention again, is richardsonprosolutions.com. Are there different kinds of videos that tend to engage people more than others?
Sure. So I think depending on who you are, what you do, what information you're trying to get to your audience is really going to play a big part into that. So are you interviewing your clients for a testimonial? Are you walking people through your new warehouse that you just opened?
Mm-hmm.
Are you introducing a new team member? So it really just depends on what you're trying to achieve. And, the sky is the limit.
Absolutely. And how about, our attention span these days? I mean, everyone understands that. It's just a fast-paced world we live in. Is there any length of time we should shoot our videos at?
Sure. So 90 seconds at the most,
Mm-hmm.
generally. 60 seconds is a good sweet spot. But most people's attention span are about 6 seconds.
Really?
So you have just a very short amount of time to grab someone's attention to see if they're going to hang out for the rest of those seconds of your video, right? So you want to make sure that you're opening with a bang.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And again, you can reach Amy's team, richardsonprosolutions.com. And I know that your team has looked at and studies research and data. HubSpot is a,
That's right.
Of course, a big company that interacts so much with data.
Mm-hmm.
And any numbers that are out that may be kind of impressive for our viewers?
So Neil, that study that you're referencing, it showed that videos were shared 1,200% more times than the text and photo posts combined. It's
Wow.
incredible.
Yeah, that's amazing numbers. So we understand how important video is. Are there any metrics involved in what we should look for in terms of the success with video?
Right. So most of the time you're looking at things like engagement. So are people liking, commenting, sharing? Conversion rate. Are they using that to take advantage of your call to action? So are they calling your store? Are they visiting your website? Are they hopping over to your blog? Things like that. And then view count, obviously. So view count is with that audience that even if they are not engaging with it, they are still absorbing the content that's coming across their feeds.
I often tell clients if we get, even if it's 200 or 500 views of a video, I just say, just pretend you're at the Chamber of Commerce and you have 200 or 500 people in a room and you're talking to them. I mean, isn't that cool?
Yes, it is.
So it doesn't have to be astronomical numbers like, maybe it's if you're on the network news and it's thousands, sometimes small is okay.
Right. And it could be a quality versus a quantity situation. Are you getting them in front of the right people, right? So even if it's 500 people, but it's not the correct audience, it's not your ideal client, then does it really matter? But it can, because even if you're not my ideal client, but you share it on your feed and your Uncle Joe sees it, who owns a business, who would be a great potential client for me. It's the way that social media works, right? You share it, your audience sees it, they share it, their audience sees it. So I'm reaching people that I would never be able to reach directly. So It works. You have to work that algorithm, right? Yep.
Leveraging information and the correct people. You're so
Absolutely.
right. Lastly, speaking of engagement,
Sure.
how would a local business engage with you as it relates to maybe social media and perhaps video?
Sure. So we can do everything from start to finish with that social media or email marketing. So helping you get a plan together, designing what that's going to look like, planning ahead on when that's going to launch on your calendar, working with our team or your team, an external team to get things filmed and edited, put where it's supposed to be, on your YouTube channel or your social media channel, so we can really take that burden off of you to help get that engaged with your marketing plan.
Well, she's Amy Richardson, and she is the point person, I suppose, of a wonderful team at Richardson Professional Solutions and online, richardsonprosolutions.com. Video, you're watching. We got you. See, it works.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you.